Hello everyone, you're watching ABC News Now. I'm Christiane Klein in New York, and welcome to All Together Now, the place to meet the people who are doing their part to help make the world a better place. Today we're shining the spotlight on 6 people who are doing just that. Around the world, young people are taking action to make society a better place. Youth Venture and Staples have teamed up to present the That Was Easy competition to celebrate the power of young people and to draw attention to the important and growing movement of young social change makers. 5 finalists have been selected for their outstanding impact, innovation, and potential. The winning team will receive a $5,000 shopping spree from Staples, and we are all extremely happy to have 5 members of all 5 teams with us here today. And we don't have a lot of time, and while this may be a competition, you're all doing wonderful things, and I want to hear about all of your endeavors. So let's begin with Becca. Becca, you have a science camp. How did you come up with this idea?
I was talking to a neighbor, and I told her that I wanted to be an astronaut, and she told me it was a boy's job. And so I decided that I need to make that change and influence girls to go into the science fields.
Okay, and this is not a boys' camp then, it's all girls. Have you had any guys who want to be a part of it?
Usually little brothers, and we actually have a program where we go and we do birthday parties for maybe boys, but we charge the boys. The camps are completely free for girls, because we want to spark an early interest in girls.
Okay, tough for the guys out there. What exactly do you do in the science camp?
What we do is we do crafts and sneak in the science, because the girls are ages 4 to 10, and so it's really hard to get their attention. But when they're doing something with their hands and having a lot of fun, it's easier to sneak in the science, and so they have a relation of science and fun, and so when they get older, whenever they think of science, they think it's going to be fun.
And this is all for inner city kids, is that correct?
Yep, this is all for inner city kids at risk, and we think it's going to be a ticket out of poverty for these kids. And so, because science pays quite a bit, and so if they go into the science fields, we'll have a decrease in poverty, and I think it'll benefit society.
Becca, good luck to you, and we want to let our viewers know that you can vote on all the finalists at youthventure.org. And next we move on to Kyle, who joins us now from Dallas. And Kyle, you created Youth Together to encourage young people in community service to help abused, homeless, and critically ill children. Tell us why you created that group.
Well, I've always been a really fortunate child growing up in my family, and my family members, all of them, including my brother and my 2 parents, have always taught me to just be really nice and be thankful for what I have. And I know that I have the ability to reach to the community and to just reach out to them and give them something to do so that they can help the people that are in need.
What happened with your 4th grade teacher? I know you had a difficult experience that kind of spurred you on to all of this.
That's something tough for me to talk about, but I mean, it is part of the reason that what I'm doing, what I do today. And I just had a bad teacher that treated me bad physically in one certain moment, and that has been very helpful in motivating me to do what I do.
And what kind of experience and response are you getting right now from the community?
I'm getting a very great response. We started off really slow but I had a $800 grant from Youth Venture, but at this time we've raised over $70,000, and we've reached over 100 schools and reached over 50,000 kids to just help raise money to all the different places we do.
So what's next for you?
Well, I'll be heading off to college, but I'd really like to continue the program that I have, and actually winning the Staples shopping spree would actually help a lot, because then I could buy all the materials and office supplies I need to connect sources from where I'm going to college and connect it back to where my hometown is.
Well, Kyle, thanks so much for being with us, and good luck to you.
Thank you.
Next we go to Atlanta. Jordan, you were 13 years old when you began the Children's Bilingual Theater. What gave you that idea?
Well, I founded it when I was 10, and what gave me the idea was the lack of opportunities I knew to use the Spanish I was learning outside of class. And I realized I wasn't the only one in the class, so I decided to found an environment where we could bring theater and language together, because I'd been in theater since 2nd grade.
And where do you select the plays? Do you adapt plays that are already written into different languages, or are you finding bilingual plays?
What we do is we research and we find bilingual plays, and then we acquire the royalties, which is basically a fee for you to be able to do the play legally, and we perform it at a local venue.
Is this really helping you guys out in school? I know that when I was in certain languages, it was tough if you walked outside the classroom. It was tough to remember exactly what was going on. Are you noticing that your grades are going up?
Yes, it has really helped me personally, and I'm sure it has helped my classmates because it helps you to practice the skills, which helps you retain the skills.
All right. Well, Jordan, thanks so much for being with us, and continued success to you. And we have to take a short break, but we have more great projects to tell you about. We're meeting the finalists in the Staples Youth Venture That Was Easy competition. You're watching All Together Now. We'll be right back.